Ha guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriorstrade have done it again. Just when fans thought the front office was going to play it safe, just when the critics believe this team had no more surprises up their sleeve, their Warriors have made a stunning move that has sent shockwaves across the NBA. The news is breaking, and yes, their Warriors have sealed a surprise signing that nobody saw coming, and the league is buzzing with reaction. From fans on social media to analysts on television, the conversation has shifted immediately to what this means for Golden State, what this means for the Western Conference, and most importantly, what this means for Stephen Curry and his pursuit of another championship. For weeks, rumors had been swirling that the Warriors were active behind the scenes. Everyone knew this team couldn't stay quiet. The core of Curry, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson is still intact, but with pressure mounting after recent struggles. The front office needed to make a statement, and that statement came in the form of a shocking signing that no one had predicted. Insiders are reporting that the deal was kept under wraps intentionally, with both sides working quietly to finalize it before making the announcement. This is the kind of move that could redefine the season and reignite the Warriors' chase for another title. Fans are asking, why now? Why did the Warriors wait until this moment to strike? The truth is, timing is everything in the NBA. With the Western Conference becoming a battleground of superstars and stacked rosters, Golden State knew they couldn't rely on internal development alone. Jonathan Kuminga has made leaps. Moses Moody has shown flashes, and young talent is there, but this franchise is built around championships, not waiting years for players to peak. That's why this signing feels like a calculated gamble, one that signals to the rest of the league that the Warriors are not done competing at the highest level. The NBA world is in shock, not only because of the signing itself, but because of who the Warriors were able to land. Analysts are pointing out that the player brings exactly what Golden State has been missing. For much of this season, their Warriors have struggled with consistency. Whether it's rebounding issues, defensive lapses, or stretches of poor bench production, this new addition directly addresses those weaknesses. Suddenly, Steve Kerr has another weapon in his arsenal, and suddenly opponents who thought they had figured out how to stop the Warrior system will have to rethink their game plans. Stephen Curry's reaction says it all. While he hasn't spoken publicly yet, sources close to the team report that he is thrilled by this move. Curry knows better than anyone that his window is not unlimited. At 37 years old, every season is precious. Every chance at a title matters, and having another reliable piece alongside him could be the difference between another deep playoff run and another disappointing early exit. For Curry, this signing represents hope, energy, and a renewed belief that the dynasty isn't over just yet. Social media has erupted since the news dropped. Fans are posting non-stop, calling this a power move and saying the Warriors are officially back in the championship conversation. Some are even going as far as to say this signing could be the steal of the season given how quietly it was executed. Rival fans, on the other hand, are frustrated, asking why the Warriors always seem to find ways to reload when other teams struggle to maintain relevance. That's the Golden State effect. Just when you think they're finished, they rise again with something that shakes the league. Draymond Green's voice will be crucial in this next phase, and you can bet he's already welcoming the new addition with open arms. Green has always been the emotional leader of the Warriors, and his ability to integrate players into the system has been vital to their success over the years. Whether it's mentoring rookies, embracing veterans, or holding teammates accountable, Draymond knows how to set the tone. For Klay Thompson, this also changes things. Thompson has been battling through ups and downs, struggling with consistency since his return from multiple injuries. The spotlight has been on him all season, with questions about his future looming large. But this signing could relieve some of that pressure. With another capable player stepping in, Clay won't have to shoulder as much of the scoring load or defensive assignments. This could free him up to find his rhythm again, to focus on spacing the floor and to return to being the lethal sharpshooter the league has always feared. From a coaching perspective, Steve Kerr must be thrilled. Kerr has had to balance development and competitiveness all season, a tricky line to walk. On one hand, he wants to trust the young core. On the other hand, he knows he can't waste the prime of Stephen Curry. With this signing, Case suddenly has more flexibility. He can mix lineups more effectively, stagger minutes with confidence, and roll out units that can compete with the best teams in the league. Depth is often the deciding factor in the playoffs, and Golden State just got deeper at the perfect time. The NBA's reaction has been priceless. Pundits on TV are already debating how this move shifts the power dynamic. Some are saying this puts Golden State back in the top 4 contenders in the West. Others are skeptical, pointing out that chemistry takes time and the Warriors don't have much of it left this season. But one thing is clear, nobody is ignoring Golden State anymore. They are back in the headlines, back in the conversation, and back in the minds of their rivals. Teams like the Nuggets, Clippers, and Mavericks now have to think twice before penciling themselves into the Western Conference Finals. Financially, the move is bold as well. Everyone knows the Warriors ownership group has been willing to spend big to keep the dynasty alive. From paying luxury taxes to investing in long-term deals, they've never been shy about opening the checkbook. This surprise signing once again proves their commitment to winning. Critics who thought Golden State would take a step back financially have been silenced. The message is loud and clear. As long as Curry is here, the Warriors are all in. But what does this mean for the younger players? For guys like Kuminga Moody and Brandon Pudsky, this is both a challenge and an opportunity. They now have to compete for minutes against a proven veteran, but they also get to learn from another high-level player. That's how dynasties sustain themselves, by blending young talent with experienced stars. If Golden State strikes the right balance, this roster could be one of the most dangerous in the postseason. Looking ahead, their Warriors' schedule suddenly feels more exciting. Matchups against teams like the Lakers, Suns, and Nuggets will now be circled on the calendar with even more anticipation. Fans will want to see how the new signing fits in, how quickly chemistry develops, and how much of an impact he can make against elite competition. The playoffs are approaching and every game matters. This move could not have come at a better time. Warriors fans, get ready. The season just got a whole lot more interesting. The journey to another championship just took an unexpected turn and the NBA is officially on notice. Whether you love them or hate them, you cannot deny the impact of this move. The Golden State Warriors have sealed a surprise signing and the league is in shock. Buckle up because the ride is only just beginning.